Oh, hi, my babies. Wow, I am so happy, guys. I am really, really happy to be here. So, welcome to On the Floor with Dzoe Ahmad. So, many people are struggling to pronounce my name here in the US. My name is spelled as Dzoe Ahmad. So, Ahmed. So originally I'm from Zimbabwe, been staying in South Africa and had history or have history around traveling, just been traveling around the globe. And yes, finally I am super excited, guys, just to be on the floor and have those meaningful discussions with you. And just to give you a background how I came about with On the Floor. So I've been wanting just to share my voice and share my message, and that's why a couple of months I created a YouTube channel, and part of me wanted just to put myself out there. And however, I was so afraid to speak on my first video, I remember. And then that later on, I'm like, oh girl, I can do this. What do you mean? Like literally? I was so enjoying, and later on, just to fast track, I came to the US. I've been in the US now for 2 months, and I was thinking to myself, what is it that I can do just to enrich my audience? What is it that I can do just to bring the normie to the public, something that people can enjoy, something that can listen to? Maybe is it music? Of course, I'm not a singer, but what is it that I can do? But of course, I know that I can speak, right? So I'm like, yes, girl, let me capitalize on using my voice and talent, just chilling with you, sipping tea. And one of the things that I did when I came to the US, I am not drinking coffee anymore. And so now I'm just full-time tea girl. No tea dates for me. I'm good, thanks. But anyways, welcome to the floor. This was like just the longest intro. I just wanted just to chill with you. So the On the Floor, the main purpose for On the Floor is just to unpack lived realities, more around finances. So we're going to be deep diving, talking around saving, talking around accumulating wealth, talking about dating, looking around the online dating platform, looking around marriage, and I'll be having expertise or people who are experienced in certain life or in certain parts of life that I'll be discussing, more around friendship, how to keep friendship, or the signs of good balanced friendship type of situations, or talking around situationship versus a relationship. So honey, it's going to be epic up here on the floor. So thank you so much. So today I was writing on my notes a couple of things that I wanted to share with you, or just to discuss, is to be how to be selective, right, when it comes to dating, or why are you choosing the wrong man? Ooh, this one is for my girls. I'm sure my girls are listening to this podcast because I'm all about girls empowerment. All my friends just, Hibanyana vamos, it's. I am so happy, guys. But anyways, so my topic comes around, like seeing the signs from the word go when you meet someone, to say, oh my gosh, or either you put yourself out there, you want to meet this person, you want to start dating, or it's either you are in the field of dating and looking for something that is solid. What are things that you can observe? Or for those who have been dating for a while but their relationship is so shitty, is like the guy is bullshitting you, girl, you're dating wrong. I got you. So if you're taking notes, for honey, is it because you are impressed by bare minimum? Ooh. Right? Let me talk about bare minimum. So the bare minimum guy is those guys that they just compliment you and tell you, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. and that's it. And they don't make effort either in making sure that you deserve a beautiful date. I'm like, oh, like those type of guys that will tell you, I'd like to see you. Can I just come swing by your gate? Type of situation. So I remember at some point there was this guy. He's like, to me, I was just in your area. Can I just swing by your gate? I'm like, by my gate? Never, son, and never. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so shitty of you. I can't. Sorry. You can't just swing by on my gate. We've never been on a date. For you to come on my gate, like literally the audacity. I know. Girl, I felt like this person undermined me to the core, like literally. So I'm talking about those guys, and sometimes some of the girls I get impressed by a bare minimum guy, like will come park by your gate and just talk to you, do something. I mean, like there's so many things to do. Let's go to the park, do something to my gate. I go, no, thank you. So for me, it's just one of those shitty bullshitting type of bare minimum effort that the guy can put. Literally, I can't stand it. My apologies. I'm good, thanks. So sometimes, like, for example, if maybe I didn't have my identity to the core, or I didn't have self-esteem, I was like, sure, and get dressed to be seen by my gate. I'm like, I'm like, so it's one of those signs that you really need to pay attention to. And so, sis, if you are easily manipulated, you can be seen at your gate. Know me, I'm good, thanks, babe. And you find those guys like they're saying, it's the first date. They were like, oh, how many children do you want to have? I'm like, but it's just the first date, like, and it's so much. Let's go slowly. What if I don't want to have children, but you want us to have children? Of which it's good, right? But the other thing that, the mistakes that we do as girls is to overcome it on the first date. Baby. Like literally, it's either you met a guy online on a dating site, and the guy's been giving you so much attention. You feel like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with this guy. It's just 1 week of talking. Why you haven't met this guy, right? Let's put it in that way. But this guy has been so consistent, has been talking. Oh my God, I'm so committed to this guy. Why is this guy so shady? Like, what I'm trying to say is, don't overcome it. So the first date is not the application, or it's not the proposal to marriage, right? And let's talk about assets versus values. Most of the time now, we live in time where we see this luxurious lifestyle on social media. Everybody is just rolling. It's life. You get my point? Everybody is just living large, and you're like, I want this guy because they drive Mercedes, they drive this car, or they drive this fancy car. They're like, oh, I want this guy. They drive BMW, they drive this, they've got that, they're wearing fancy sneakers. They're looking fresh, right? And by yourself, you are looking at their financial assets or their financial gain. Already you are calculating to say, oh, if I date this person, potentially I'm a benefit myself here with 1, 2, 3, right? But I think that's the worst mistake, ladies, that you could ever do. That's the worst mistake that you ever do. You shouldn't date someone because of their assets, or how they look like, or what they have, right? So because one of the things is, you need to date someone with values. The values that speaks to you, that speaks to your identity, that speaks to your core. For example, myself, I have values that makes Dzoe Ahmad, right? Either you have money or you don't have money, but I have certain values, certain standards that really makes me to the core. Beyond your assets. Your assets to me, they mean nothing because they are not mine, baby. What I'm saying is, I'm not getting married tomorrow after first date. That's what I'm trying to say here. But what I'm trying to say is never date someone based on their assets. And one of the things, if most of the guys, and this is real, like if you're a girl and you don't have financial assets or you don't have materialistic things, and you date this guy who gives you so much when it comes to materialistic, most of the time they are so shady, they have shitty character, that you have to beg for their attention most of the times, right? So what I'm trying to say is you need to date someone who's in your level. You need, my mother always said to me, don't date down, right? It means that if you date down, you undermine someone that's down that you're dating. And sometimes if you date someone who's above your standard, there's always been that misunderstanding or that lack of consistency. I'm not so sure if I'm making sense, but I'm trying to be as polite with my language. I don't want to be bitchy about it, but yes, that's the fact. So yeah. And the other thing is, what I've learned to understand is that you can change men's clothes. You can change men's clothes, but you can't change men's character, right? So ladies, let's not get it twisted. You can't change someone, right? If somebody's shady, they are shady, either with you or without you, right? It's not up for you to fix them because you're not a therapist, right? So dating, I don't like dating. You know, like people, they always say, oh, I'll carry you through a tough time. I'm like, yeah, for sure. But can you carry yourself through tough time? That's the bigger question, right? So dating someone who was coming in with a baggage, it means that they able to carry that baggage with themselves, so that when we speak around healing, how then do we look at healing going forward? So yes, ladies, so these are the sign, like if there's someone who's, most of the guys, like some of the guys, they've got this narcissistic behavior that they'll come to you with these a certain type of character, and some girls, they feel like, oh my gosh, this guy is full of himself, but I'm into him. I'm like, girl, where are your eyes? In Africa we say shine your eyes, baby. I mean, are you dumb? I'm having fun. Illuminati here. The other thing is, never compare social media standard relationship with the realistic honey. And just to give you a short story, guys, when I moved to the US, I haven't been online. I haven't been online on Instagram for 2 months, and the reason being is I'm just taking a break just to learn communities offline and just create meaningful relations beyond what I've posted in a month, beyond how my life used to look like 2 months ago, or my life based on what people perceived me as on social media. And I've met real people for real people, beyond people giving you respect because you have this number of following on social media, for example. And I've created meaningful, genuine connection because of myself, not because of the numbers that I have, because most of the time the numbers that I have on social media doesn't even contribute to who I am, doesn't even contribute to my happiness. So it's one of those things that excuse me, I want to sip tea. Just give me a break. Did you feel that? But what I'm trying to say is, guys, it's so good. I didn't know how podcast is so nice. It's so funny. I'm enjoying. I think I should do this every day. Woo, I'm enjoying this, guys. I feel like I'm high, but at least I'm not. Yes. And so I was saying, to continue with the conversation, I was saying that when you date someone based on their social media status, right, automatically you are not dating them because of them, right? You are dating that person because of who they are based on their social media status, right? And when you begin to know this person, right? And noticing the signs, the red flags that this person is not good for me, but because they have the status that is beneficiary, it will lead you to unhappiness, baby. I hope that you're listening to me. One of the thing is what I can hear, Americans can't understand when I speak. I don't know if it's my English that is not clear. So sometimes I need to project a little bit so that I can be clear. So yes, and the other thing is the high standard versus unrealistic expectation, baby. I think for me sometimes like website or dating site they have the height, and I ask myself, what does even height mean when it comes to dating? Does it even matter? Either you're 6 feet or you're 5 foot. What's that? Like literally, I mean, it's just expectation that is just so unrealistic, because you want 6 foot gorgeous man, tall, dark, handsome, with blue eyes, with six pack. Honey, who drive Maserati, who drive Lamborghini, like those unrealistic expectations. I'm like, does it even matter? Does it even matter? Like, literally, I think I'm like, for me, either you short or tall, honey, let's go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How do me, honey? I mean, like, if we're in love, we're in love. Either you short or tall to me doesn't mean anything, honey. So this expectation. And then looking around dating apps, I think one of the core things is dating apps, how dating apps has made dating so it's like dating is like, oh my gosh, I can just order something from Fashion Nova because I can just swipe left or right. Oh, do I like this choice of pants? No, it's not good for my style. No, it's too large. No, I want extra small. No, I'm petite. Something like, you get my point. You understand what I'm saying? Like literally, dating apps has made us becoming like, I don't care. Like, you talk to me, you message me. Oh, it's okay. I can always swipe right, and someone can message me. It's okay. Like people, they don't put effort anymore. Like I was talking the other day with my pastor. Like he was telling me that people back in the days used to value dating and used to value going on date because people would dress up and go on a date. I remember I went on a date with this guy. He came because I took a couple of time, like beating my face, baby, getting all done, shaving my legs, wearing cologne. Like if you see me wearing Chanel, baby, just know that I'm not up for play. I'm up for, you know what I'm saying? I knew the guy came in jeans. I'm like, hi, Bosana. I'm saying nothing wrong with jeans, of course, but I mean, like, a little bit of effort, baby. A little bit of effort. Like, for me, that was the bare minimum. I'm like, oh my gosh, if someone can't dress up just to look a little bit presentable, I don't know. I don't know. Like literally, I don't know. I don't know. And the other thing that you have to notice from the word go, honey, is you need to notice the red flags. And one of the mistakes that we do is we are so blinded because we are so desperate, searching for love because our hearts are empty, right? So when your heart is empty and you're searching for somebody, all the time you become hurt, because the reason being is because you're so desperate, right? It's like going for a job interview, and when you're so desperate for a job, they'll tell you, we're going to pay you $15 an hour, right? And you're going to do A, B, C up to Z, and you just say yes, I'll take it. And they're like, there's going to be an extra shift, but however, we're going to pay you $6. You're like, okay, I take it. right? Hi, Dume, you're just going with the flow because you're so desperate. Baby, don't be desperate in the game of dating. Remember, dating is about data collection, right? And if you self yourself short, already the guy doesn't put effort because you're so desperate. They could feel that, oh my gosh, this person's so desperate, right? I'm just, oh, let's just go to the park. Oh, you want to go for a walk? I'm like, baby, like literally get up. They just do bare minimum effort. So what I'm trying to say is, don't sell yourself short, right? And my mother, there's this influencer, UK influencer, I say, young problems become adult. Say, oh fuck, I forgot. Excuse me, I didn't mean to swear. But what I'm trying to say is, she always say, young problems becomes adults. I guess Anand does. Young problems becomes adults problems. Something like that. What does it mean? It means that sometimes when you fail to make that concrete decision, you end up suffering the consequences. In this case, it could be the consequences of having sex on first date, and the next morning the guy is just ghosting you, honey. It's because already you have self yourself short, because like there's nothing to invest in you. You don't have mystery in you, honey. But it's like, why do I need to invest in something that I already know? like Larry, I think that's the question that we need to ask each other. Why do I want to invest in something that I already know? I already know which style that you like on a first date, right? If I'm a guy, I already know which style that you like. How do you test like in bed, things like that. But like the mystery of a woman. And I always reminded my friend Nadia, I'm sure she might be listening to this. She always say to me, if you're a woman, you need to be mysterious, baby. If you're a woman, you need to be mysterious. And there is power in mystery. There is power in mystery because someone is investing in something that they don't know. Someone is investing in something that they're trying to crack the formula, honey. I feel so crazy. But anyway, guys, I think that was the message for today. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. I've been having so much fun. And this is my first episode of On the Floor with Dzoe Ahmad. And once again, please, let's stay in touch and let's stay in tune. And please tell your fellows to come and listen to me. You know what's up. I am so excited, and one of the cutest thing about having podcasts is because I'm just chilling and having coffee. I'm just sorry I said I don't have coffee. I'm just having tea. I'm seated on the floor and just having this meaningful discussion with you. And I'll be having important people, valuable people in my life, valuable people in the community, valuable people across the world that we're going to be learning, sharing from one another as we join with one another. You know what's up, baby? If you're new to this podcast, let's grow in together. I am creating a new community. I've never done podcasts before, and this is an exciting journey for me, and this is the exciting journey for the On the Floor listeners and On the Floor followers. Please subscribe to my channel, and I have a YouTube channel as well, which is Dzoe Ahmad. You can follow me on my social media, darling. I am killing the game of fashion, you know, honey. You know what's up. I'll see you in the next episode. Mwah.